And welcome to the second production of our 2023 Adirondack Lakes Theater Festival, The Tempest, by Mr. William Shakespeare, abridged by Karen Lordy Kirkham, our wonderful director. I want to first of all thank Tupper Arts and the Village of Tupper Lake for allowing us to present this production again this year in this beautiful space. Also, I want to thank our sponsors for our theater festival, NISCA, of course, New York State Council on the Arts, Mr. David Myers, in memory of Ann Vaccaro and Jason Grigsby, the Charles R. Wood Foundation, Mr. Richard Woolley, and Pines Country Store in Indian Lake. I also want to, we can give an applause for all those fine folks. I want to also let you know we do have, I think we still have some programs left over there. If you want to grab, oh, they're gone? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Well, maybe we have some fine folks in the audience who might share their programs with you. Also, before we start, I want to let you know what we've got coming up. As our third production of the Theater Festival, we have coming up You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the musical. A couple of our folks from our cast here are in that, as well as some folks. If you're from Tupper, you know these actors as well. We will be opening that show this coming Friday at the Arts Center in Blue Mountain Lake at 7 o'clock on Friday. And then we are touring the Tannery Pond and View. And then coming here the following Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, we will be here at the high school with You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. So we encourage all of you to come and see that and support our young actors, and it's going to be a fantastic show. And then also we have concerts coming up at the Arts Center as well in August. Things going on in September, workshops if you want to take the lovely drive down to Blue Mountain Lake. All the roads are open now, so that is a definite possibility. For information and for ticketing, to buy tickets, please go to our website, AdirondackArts.org. And Mrs. Cordes, is there anything else I need to mention for Tupper Arts? Oh, okay, I did a good job. Awesome. I love it. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming this evening. And that sounded like the show's already over, didn't it? No, it's just beginning. The Tempest. We are so happy for this weather. We were in Inlet the other day, and there was a tempest, and it was very appropriate to be performing that day. But here we have nice and sunny skies, so we're bringing the Tempest here, and here we go. Thank you.
Dearest mother, if by your art you have put the wild waters in this roar, allay them. Oh, I have suffered with those that I saw suffer. A brave vessel who had no doubt some noble creature in her, dashed all to pieces. Oh, the cry did knock against my very heart. Poor souls, they perished.
Be collected. There's no harm done.
Oh, the day.
Tell her your piteous heart, there's no harm done. I have done nothing but in care of thee, my dear one, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing from whence I am.
More to know did never meddle with my thoughts.
'Tis time thou should know farther. Lend me thy hand, pluck this magic garment from me. Lie there, mine art. Oh, wipe thine eyes, have comfort. There's no soul, no much perdition as a hair betid any creature of that vessel. Sit down. It is time I should tell thee farther.
You have often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped, and left me to a bootless inquisition, concluding, stay, not yet.
The hour is come. Canst thou remember a time before we came into this cell? I think thou canst, not being out yet 3 years old.
Certainly I can. 'Tis far off, and rather like a dream than an assurance. Had I not 4 or 5 women once that tended me?
Thou hadst, and more. 12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since, was thy mother the Duke of Milan and a prince of power.
Oh, the heavens! What foul play had we that we came from thence? Or, blessed was it we did?
Both, my girl.
My heart bleeds. Please you further.
My brother, thou uncle, called Antonio, pray thee mark me, would a brother be so perfidious? Whom next thyself I loved more than all the world. I put the manage of my state, the government I cast upon my brother. And then I myself was just wrapped in secret studies. Thy false uncle would indeed be the Duke, and his ambition growing and having no screen between the part he played and she he played it for, was absolute Milan. Me, my library was dukedom large enough. Of temporal royalties thought he me incapable.
Oh, the heavens!
The Queen of Naples, to me an enemy inveterate, hearkens my brother's suit, that she should extirpate me and mine out of the dukedom and cast fair Milan with all her honors on my brother.
Wherefore did they not that hour destroy us?
My tale provokes such a question. They durst not, so dear was the love my people bore me. In few they hurried us on a bark and bore us leagues to the sea.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
My cherubim, though thou wouldst did preserve me.
How came we ashore?
At Province Divine, some food and fresh water had me, that the noble Neapolitan Gonzalo, out of his charity, did furnish us, stuff that have steadied us much. Knowing my love for books, he furnished me with volumes that I cherish above my dukedom.
Would I might but ever see that man.
Sit and hear the last of our sea sorrows. Here we came to this island, and here was I thy schoolmaster.
I pray you, mother, for still 'tis beating in my mind. Your reason for raising this sea storm?
Know thus far forth, by some accident strange, bountiful fortune, now my dear lady has washed my enemies into this shore. Here, cease thy questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. It is a good dullness. Give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Ariel, come, I am ready for thee now. Ariel!
All hail, I come to answer thy best pleasure.
My brave spirit, hast thou performed the Tempest as I bade thee?
To every article I boarded the Queen's ship, now on the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement.
But tell me, Ariel, are they safe?
Not a hair perished. In troops I've dispersed them about the isle. The Queen's son I have landed by himself, his arms in the shad knot.
And the queen's ship and the mariners, how hast thou disposed of the rest of the fleet?
Safely in the harbor is the queen's ship, the mariners all under hatches stowed, asleep. And for the rest of fleet, upon the Mediterranean float, bound sadly home for Naples, supposing they saw the queen's ship wrecked and her great person perished.
Thy charge is exactly performed, but there's more work to do. What is the time of day?
Past the mid-season,
The hour twixt 6 and now must be spent by us both most preciously.
is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me.
How now, moody? What canst thou demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more.
I prithee, remember I have done thee worthy service.
Dost thou forget the torment that I did free thee from?
No,
Thou dost.
I do not.
Dost thou forget the foul witch Sycorax?
No,
Thou dost. I must once a month remind me what thou hast been, that thou forgettest. This witch Sycorax, the blue-eyed hag, was hither with child brought by sailors and left. Then you, my slave, were her servant, and as thou recountest, were too delicate a spirit to perform her earthly and abhorred commands. Refusing her grand hests, she did have thee confined in a cloven pine. 12 years in which space she died and left thee there. Then was this island sighed for the sun she littered there, not honor human shape.
yes, Caliban, her son.
That Caliban now I keep in service. Thou know'st best the torment I did find thee in, that Sycorax herself could not undo. It was my art, when I arrived and heard thee, that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master. I will be correspondent to command and do thy spiriting gently.
Do so, and in 2 days I'll discharge thee.
But that's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Be like a nymph of the sea, subject to no eyes but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go hence with diligence. Awake, my dear heart, awake. Thou hast slept well.
The strangeness of your story put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. We must to Caliban, who never yields us kind answer.
'Tis a villain I do not love to look on.
But he fetches our wood and makes our fire and does offices that profit us. Caliban, what ho, thou earth, speak!
There's wood enough within.
I was with you in some other business. Come forth. Ah, fine apparition, my quaint Ariel. Hearken in thy ear.
My lady, it shall be done.
Poisonous slave, got by the devil himself upon thy wicked dam, come forth, I say.
As wicked Jew as ever my mother brushed with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, and drop on you both.
For this, be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramps.
Oh, I must eat my dinner. This island's mine by Sycorax, my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me, and made much of me, that I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Cursed be I that did so. Here you sty me at this hard rock, while you do keep from me the rest of the island.
Lying slave, I used you, filth as thou art, with humane care, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh, would had been done, and thou didst prevent me. I had else peopled the isle with Calibans.
Accord, slave, I pitied thee, took pains to make thee speak, and taught thee each hour one thing or another.
Oh, you taught me your language, and my profit on it is that I know how to curse. The red plague rid you for learning me your language.
Hag seed, hence, fetch our fuel and be quick. Shruggest thou malice? If thou neglects, or does unwillingly what I command, I shall rack thee with old cramps, fill thy bones with aches, and make thee roar till beasts do tremble at thy din.
No, no, pray thee. I must obey. Her arch is of such power it would control my dam's god. Hence, come on to these yellow sands and take hands. Curtsied while you have and kissed. The wild waves whist, footed feetly here and there, and sweet sprite share the burden. Hark, hark.
Where should this music be? In the air? Or the earth? Sitting on a bank, weeping again the queen my mother's wreck, whose music heard by me upon the waters, allaying both their fury and my passion with its sweet air. Thence I have followed it, or it hath drawn me rather. But 'tis gone. Now it begins again.
Full fathom 5 thy mother lies, of her bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were her eyes, nothing of her that doth fade. But doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Seen himself leaving her now, burdened within. Ding dong. Hark, now I hear them ding dong now.
The ditty does remember my drowned mother. I hear it now above me.
The fringed curtain of thy eyes advance, and tell me what thou seest yon.
What is it? A spirit? Ah, Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, mother, it carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench, it eats and sleeps and has such senses as we have. The gallant that thou seest yon was in the wreck. He has lost his fellows and strays about to find them.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
This goes as my soul prompts it. Ariel, thou shalt be free in 2 days for this.
Most sure. The goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be maid or no.
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
Oh, my language, heavens! I am the best of them that speak this speech. Were I but words are spoken.
The best? What would the Queen of Naples say if she heard thee?
A single thing as I am now. I wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. Myself am Naples, who with mine eyes never since at ebb beheld the queen my mother wrecked.
Alack, for mercy.
Yes, faith. And all of her lords, the Duke of Milan and her brave son being twain.
At first sight they have changed eyes. Thou shalt be free for this. Sir, a word. I fear thou dost thyself some wrong.
Why speaks my mother so ungently? This is the first man that ever I sighed for. Pity move my mother to be inclined my way.
Oh, if your affection not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Sir, a word. They're in each other's powers. I must this swift business uneasy make, lest too light the winning make the prize light. Sir, I command that thou attendst me. Thou hast come to this island as a spy, to win it from me and lord on it.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it.
Follow. Speak not for him, he's a traitor. I'll manacle thy neck and feet together. Follow.
No. I will resist such entertainment. till mine enemy has more power.
Oh, dear mother, make not too rash a trial of him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
What, my foot my tutor? Put up thy sword, traitor, come from thy ward. For I can with this stick disarm thee and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, mother.
Hang not my garments.
Mother, have pity, I'll be his surety.
Silence. Thinks there are no more such shapes as he, having seen only him in Caliban? To most men, this is a Caliban, and them to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble, for I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come. Obey.
My spirits as in a dream are all bound up. Might I but, through my prison once a day, behold this maid. All corners else of the earth let liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
Be of comfort. My mother's of a better nature, sir, than she appears by speech.
Thou shalt be as free as mountain winds for this, but do exactly every point of my command.
To the syllable.
Come. Follow. Speak not for him.
Beseech you, madam, be merry. You have cause, so have we all, of joy, for our escape is much beyond our loss.
Takes comfort like cold porridge. The visitor will not give her over so. Yeah, watch. He's winding up the watch of his wit. Soon it will strike.
Ah, here is everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live. Of that there is none, or little.
How lush and lusty the grass is. Do you dispute
The
that?
ground
How
is
green.
indeed tawny. With an eye of green in it. He misses not much.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouched rarities are.
that our garments, drenched as they were in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and gloss, being rather new-dyed than stained with salt water.
If but one of his pockets could speak, would it not say he lies?
I think he'll very falsely pocket up his report.
What impossible matter will he make easy next?
I think he'll carry the island home with him, in his pocket, and give it to his son for an apple.
And sowing the kernels of it in the sea, bring forth more islands. Why, in good time.
Ma'am, we were just talking that our garments seem now as fresh as when we were at Tunis at the marriage of your daughter, who is now queen.
You crammed these words into my ears against the stomach of my sense. Would I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence, my son is lost. Oh, thou, mine heir of Naples and Milan. What strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
Ma'am, he may live. I saw him beat the surges under him and ride the swells toward land. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, he's gone.
He is gone, and I fear forever, and the fault is yours.
Oh, so is the dearest of the lost.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness and the time to speak it in. You rub the sore when you should
Very
bring
well,
the
very
plaster.
well, very well.
Good madam, it is foul weather in us all when you are cloudy.
Foul weather?
Very foul.
Had I plantation of this isle, my
Sow
lord,
it with nettle seed.
And docks and mallow.
and were the king on it, what would I do?
Oh, escape being drunk for want of wine.
In the Commonwealth I would, by contraries, execute all things. For no kind of traffic would I admit. No name of magistrate. Letters should not be known. Riches, poverty, and use of service? None of it. Contract, succession, born, bound of land, tilth, vine, none of it. No use of metal, or corn, or wine, or oil. No occupation, all men idle, all. And women too, yet pure and simple. No sovereignty.
And he would be king on it.
The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
I would with such perfection, sirs, govern to excel the golden age.
Hail his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo.
Do you mark me, sirs?
Pretty, no more. You speak nothing to me.
I am very heavy.
Go sleep and hear us.
What? So soon asleep? I wish mine eyes, of themselves, would shut up my thoughts. I find they're inclined to do so.
Please, you men, do not omit the heavy offer of it, for it seldom visits sorrow, and when it doth, 'tis a comforter.
We too, ma'am, will watch your person while you take your rest and guard your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous heavy.
What strange drowsiness possesses them?
'Tis a quality of the climate.
Why hath not our eyelids sink? Why I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. They fell together all as by consent. They dropped as by thunderstroke. What might worthy Sebastian? Oh, what might? No more. And yet, my strong imagination sees a crown dropping on thy head.
Art thou awake?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do hear you speak, and it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest in thy sleep. What thou did it say?
Will you grant with me that her son Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Tell me then, who is the next heir to Naples?
Clarabelle.
She who's queen of Tunis. She who dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life.
What say you? 'Tis true, Clarabelle, my sister's daughter, is queen of Tunis, and she is heir to Naples. In twixt regions there is some space.
A space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis, and let Sebastian wake. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
And how does you contend to tender your own good fortune?
I do recall you did supplant your sister Prospera.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me now.
And thy conscience?
Aye, sir, where lies that? When here lies your sister, no better than the ground she lies upon. If she were that which now she's like, that's dead. whom I with this obedient steel can lay to bed forever.
Thy case, good friend, shall be my precedent. As thou gotst Milan, so I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword. One stroke, thou be freed of the tributes thou payest, and, as king, I shall love thee.
Draw together. And when I rear my hand, you do the like to fall it on Gonzalo.
Oh, but a word.
Master, her art foresees the danger that you, her friend, are in.
While you two here soaring high, open-eyed conspiracy, his time doth take, if the life you keep a care. Shake off the slumber and be aware. Awake, awake!
Where's my son?
Good angels! Preserve the queen!
Oh, why, how now? Ho! Awake? Why are you drawn?
What's the matter?
Wherefore this ghastly looking?
Well, while we stood here securing your repose, even now we did hear a great burst of bellowing. Did it not wake you?
I heard nothing.
Which was a din to fright a monster's ear.
Struck mine ear terribly.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
By your honor, madam, I heard a humming, and when mine eyes opened, I saw these weapons drawn. Oh, 'tis best we quit this place. I'll draw my sword.
Lead off this ground. Let's make further search for my poor son.
Yes. Heavens keep him from these beasts, for he is sure on the island.
Lead away.
Prospera, my lady, shall know what I have done. So, Queen, go safely on to seek thy son.
Oh, the infections that the sun sucks up from bogs, fens, flats, on Prosper fall, and make her by inch meal a disease. Her spirits hear me, and yet I needs must curse for every trifle that they set upon me. Oh, a spirit of hers comes to torment me for bringing wood in slowly. I'll fall flat. Perchance he will not mind me.
Here's neither bush nor shrub to rub any weather at all. And another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. If it should thunder as it did before, I know not where to hide my head. What have we here? A man or a fish? Dead or alive? A fish. It smells like a fish. A very ancient and fish-like smell. A kind of not of the newest Poor John. A strange fish. Were I in England now, as once I was, there would this monster make a man. Any strange beast there makes a man. Legged like a man. Its fins like arms. Worm of my trough! I do let loose my opinion and hold it no longer. This is no fish, but an islander that hath lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under his gabardine. There is no other shelter hereabout. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I shall fear shroud till the dregs of the storm be past.
To see, here shall I die ashore. I shall no more to see, here shall I die ashore. This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort. The master, the swabber, the boatswain and I, the gunner and his mate, loved Moll, Megan, Marion, and Marjorie, but none of us cared for Kate. For she had a tongue with a tang, who had cried to a sailor, "Go hang!" She loved not the savor of tar nor of pitch, but a tailor might scratch her where'er she did itch. Then to sea, boys, and let her go hang. This is a scurvy tune, too, but here's my comfort.
Do not torment me, oh!
What's the matter? Have we devils here, huh? I have not 'scaped drowning to be afeard now of your, forelegs.
The devil torments me, oh!
This is some monster of the isle with 4 legs, who hath, as I take it, an ague. How the devil should he learn our language? If I can recover him and keep him tame and get to Naples with him, he's a present for any emperor.
Do not torment me, prithee. I'll bring my wood home faster.
Oh. He's in his fit now and does not talk after the wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. If he hath never drunk wine afore, it will go near to remove his fit. If I can recover him and keep him tame.
Thou dost me yet but little hurt. Oh, wilt anon, I know it by thy trembling. Prosper works upon thee.
Come on thy ways, open thy mouth. Here is that which will give language to you, cat.
I should know that voice. It should be, but he is drowned, and these are devils. Oh, defend me.
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. His forward voice now is to speak well of a friend. His backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract. Come. Amen. I shall pour some in thy other mouth.
Stefano!
Does thy other mouth call me? Mercy, mercy! This is a devil and no monster. I will leave him. I have no long spoon.
Stefano, if thou beest Stefano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo. Be not afeard, thy good friend Trinculo.
Trinculo? If thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I will pull thee by thy longer legs. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How camest thou to be the siege of this moon calf? Can he vent Trinculos?
I took him to be killed with a thunderstroke. But art thou not drowned, Stefano? I hid me under the dead moon calf's gabardine for fear of the storm. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, two Neapolitans escaped!
Oh, I prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant.
These be fine things, and if they be not sprites, that's a brave god and bears celestial liquor. I'll kneel to him.
How didst thou escape? Swear by this bottle how thou camest hither. I escaped upon a butt of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard.
I'll swear by that bottle and be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Here, swear then how thou escapest.
Swim ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I'll be sworn.
Here, kiss the book. Though thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose.
Oh, Stefano, Hast thou any more of this?
The whole butt, man. How now, mooncalf? How does thine ache you?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon, I do assure thee.
Oh, I have seen thee in her, and I do adore thee.
Here, swear to that. Kiss the book. I shall furnish it anon with new contents. Swear.
By this good light, this is a very shallow monster. I afeard of him, a very weak monster, a most poor, credulous monster.
Oh, I'll show thee all the qualities of the isle, and I'll kiss thy foot. I prithee, be my god.
Come then, down and swear.
I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster.
Come, kiss.
But that the poor monster's in drink, an abominable monster.
A plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I'll bear her no more sticks, but follow thee, thou wondrous man.
A most ridiculous monster to make a wonder of a poor drunkard.
I prithee, let me bring thee where crabs grow, and I with my long nails will dig thee pig nuts, show thee a jay's nest, and instruct how to snare the nimble marmoset. Wilt thou go with me?
Prithee, lead the way with no more talking. Tricula, our queen and all our company else being drowned, we shall inherit here. Here, bear my bottle. We shall fill her again by and by.
Farewell, master, farewell, farewell!
Howling monster, a drunken monster!
No more nets I'll make for fish, nor fetch firing yet requiring, nor dig trenching, nor wash dish. Ban, ban! Caliban has a new master, get a new man! Freedom, I day! I day freedom!
Oh, brave monster, lead the way!
It's my mean task. Would be as heavy on me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labors pleasures. She is 10 times more gentle than her mother. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work. Sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors. Most busiest when I do it.
Alas, now, pray you work not so hard. With the lightning it burnt up those logs that you were enjoined to pile. Pray, sit it down and rest you.
Most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs the while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature. I had rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo, while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as well as it does you, and I should do it with much more ease, for my good will is to it, and yours it is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look warily.
No, noble mistress. 'Tis fresh morning, when you are by at night. I do beseech you, truly, that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, dear mother, I have broke your hest to say so.
Admired, Miranda. Indeed, the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to the world. For several virtues have I like several women. Never any was so full of soul. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, created of every creature best.
I do not know many of my sex. No woman's fit to remember, save from my glass mine own and my mother's. Nor have I seen more that I may call men than you, good friend. I would not wish any companion in the world but you. But I prattle something too wildly, and my mother's precepts I therein do forget.
I am in my condition a prince, Miranda. I do think a king. I would not so. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. There, precise to make me slave to it. And for your sake am I this patient logman.
Do you love me?
Oh heaven, oh earth, bear witness to the sound! I, beyond all limit of what else in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep of what I am glad of.
Rare encounter of two most rare affections. Heaven rain grace on that which breathes between them.
But wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness, that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. Hence bashful cunning, and prompt me plain and holy innocence. I am your wife if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow you may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress, dearest, and I, thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
I, with a heart as willing as bondage, ever a freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine, and my heart in it. And now, farewell, till half an hour hence.
1,000,000.
So glad of this as they I cannot be. I'll to my book, for yet ere supper time have I much business to do appertaining.
Servant monster, drink to me when I bid thee. Thy eyes are almost set in thy head.
Where should they be set else? He were a brave monster indeed if they were set in his tail.
My mad monster hath drowned his tongue in sack. For my part, the sea cannot drown me. Thou shalt be my lieutenant, monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant, if you list. He's no standard.
Mooncalf, speak once in thy life, if thou beest a good mooncalf.
How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him. He is not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. Was there ever man a coward that hath drunk so much sack as I today? Wilt thou tell a monstrous lie, being but half a fish and half a monster?
Oh, lo, he mocks me. Wilt thou let him, my lord?
Lord, quoth he, that a monster should be such a natural.
Oh, no, again. Oh, bite him to death, I prithee.
Trinculo, keep a good tongue in your head. As thou livest, this monster is my subject. and he shall not suffer indignity.
I thank my noble lord. Wilt thou be pleased to hearken once again to the suit I made to thee?
Marry will I. Kneel and repeat it. I shall stand. And so shall Trinculo.
Well, as I told thee before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorceress that by her cunning hath cheated me of the island.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey, thou! I would my master would destroy thee. I do not lie.
Trinculo, if you trouble him again in his tale by this hand, I will supplant some of thy teeth.
Why, I said nothing.
Mum, then, and no more. Proceed.
As I say, by sorcery she hath got this island. From me she got it. If thy greatness will, revenge it on her, for I know thou darest. But this thing dare not.
That's most certain.
Oh, thou shalt be lord on it, and I'll be thy subject.
How now shall this be compassed? Canst thou lead me to the party?
Yea, my lord. I'll yield her thee asleep, where thou mayest knock a nail into her head.
Thou liest. Thou canst not.
Thou scurvy petch! I do beseech thy greatness. Give him blows and take his ball from him.
Trinculo, run into no further danger. If you interrupt the monster one word further, by this hand I'll turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee.
Why, what did I? I did nothing. I'll go farther off.
Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest.
Do I so? Take thou that! Hast thou like this? Give me the lie another time.
I did not give the lie. Out of your wits adhering to a pox on your bottle. This can sack and drinking do.
Now forward with your tale.
Yes, well.
Prithee, stand further off. Come, proceed.
Yes, well, as I told thee, it is a custom with her in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayest brain her, having first seized her books. Remember first to seize her books, for without them she hath not one spirit to command. Burn but her books. And that most deeply to consider is the beauty of her daughter. Prospera herself calls her a nonpareil. I have never seen a woman except Sycorax, Prospera, and she is far surpasseth them as greatest does least.
Is it so brave a lass?
Aye, my lord, she will become thy bed, I warrant, and bring thee forth brave brood.
Monster, I will kill this woman. Her daughter and I will be king and queen, save our graces. And Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo?
Excellent.
Give me thy hand. I am sorry I beat thee, but as thou livest, keep a good tongue in thy head.
Within this half hour will she be asleep. Wilt thou destroy her then?
Aye, on mine honor.
Oh, this will I tell my master.
Thou makest me merry. I am full of pleasure.
Come on, Trinculo, let us sing. Flautum and coutum and scoutum and flautum. Thought is free.
That's not the tune.
What's this say?
This is the tune of our catch, played by the picture of nobody.
If thou beest a man, come forth in thy likeness. If thou beest a devil, take it as thou list.
Oh, forgive me my sins!
Mercy upon us.
Art thou afeard?
No, monster, not I.
Be not afeard. This isle is full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not.
This shall prove a brave kingdom to me, where I get my music for nothing.
When Prosperize destroy.
Yes, that shall be by and by. I remember the story.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it and after do our work.
Prithee lead the way. We'll follow. I would I could see this taborer. He lays it on. Wilt come?
I'll follow, Stefano.
Our lady, I can go no further, madam. My old bones aches. By your patience, I must needs rest me.
Oh, Lord, I cannot blame thee. Sit down and rest. Even here, will I give up my hope. He is drowned, for whom we thus stray to find. Well, let him go.
I am right glad she is so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forego the purpose that you resolved to effect.
I say, the next advantage we take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight, for now they are oppressed with travel, and cannot nor will not apply such vigilance as when they are fresh.
I say tonight, okay?
What sweet harmony!
Marvelous, sweet music.
Give us, kind keepers, heavens! What were these?
The living drollery. I think I'll believe in unicorns.
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me?
Men of sin, whom destiny that ever surfeit at sea have caused to belch of you on this island where men doth not inhabit, you amongst men being the most unfit to live. Oh, you fools! Your swords are now too maxy for your strength. You free from the bondage of flesh, prosper, exposed unto the sea, her and her innocent child, for which foul deeds the pirates have incensed the seas against your peace. Be of thy son, Alonza, there bereft, and do pronounce by me lingering perdition, worse than any death, shall step by step attend you and your wits.
Bravely hast thou, Ariel, performed the figure of this harpy. I'll leave them, and to young Ferdinand, who they suppose is drowned, to visit his and mine loved darling.
In the name of something holy, madam, why stand you in this strange stare?
It is monstrous! Monstrous! Methought I heard the billows speak the name Prospera. It did base my trespass. Therefore, my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll with him there lie mudded.
I'll take them on, one fiend at a time. We'll take on their legions over.
Oh, be thy second.
All three of them are desperate. Their great guilt given like poison to work a great time after, doth now begin to bite their spirit. I'll follow them swiftly and hinder them from what this ecstasy may now provoke them to.
Your vexations were but my trials of thy love, which thou hast strangely stood the test. Thou shalt find that she outstrips all praise and leaves it halt behind her.
I do believe it, against an oracle.
Then, as my gift, take my daughter, and may all solemn ceremonies with full and holy rite be ministered.
As I hope for quiet days, fair issue in long life, with such love as 'tis now, never melt mine honor into lust, to take away the edge of that day's celebration.
Fairly spoke. Sit, talk with her. She is thine own. Ariel, my industrious servant.
What would my potent master? Here I am.
I must use you in yet another trick. Bring the rabble here. I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art.
Presently,
Aye, and twink.
before you can say come and go and breathe twice and cry so. Do you love me, master? No?
Dearly, my delicate Ariel. Do not approach till thou dost hear me call.
Well, I can see.
Look thou be true. Do not give a dalliance too much the rein.
I warrant you, ma'am, the white cold virgin snow upon my heart abates the ardor of my liver.
Well, approach, Ariel. I forgot the foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his companions against my life. The end of their plot is almost come. Well done, avoid. No more.
This is strange. Your mother's in some passion that worked so strongly.
Never saw I her touched with anger, so distempered.
Our revels now are ended. These are actors, as I foretold you, were but spirits, and have melted into air, into thin air. The great globe itself, yea, all which it inherit, shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. If it please you, retire to my cell, there to rest. A turn or two I'll walk to still my beating mind.
We wish your peace.
Come with a thought, my Ariel, come.
Thy thoughts I cleave to.
Spirit,
What's thy pleasure?
we must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I, my commander.
Say again, where hast thou left the varlets?
I told you, they were red hot with drinking, so full of that they smoked the air. So I charmed their ears. That Catholic, they my lowing called through tooth briars and sharp thorns which entered their frail shins. At last, I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond yourself.
Ha, well done, my bird. Thy ship invisible retain. The trumpery in my house, bring it hither, as stale to catch these thieves.
I go.
A devil, a born devil, on whose nature nurture could never stick. All my pains humanely taken. Oh, quite lost. I will plague them all, even to roaring. Lay them here.
I pray you, be quiet, that the blind mole may not hear a footfall. We now are near her cell.
Monster, your fairy, whom you say was a harmless fairy, has done nothing better than played the jack with us.
I prithee, my king, be quiet. Seest thou here, this is the mouth of the cell. No noise, and enter. Do that good mischief which may make this island thine own forever.
Give me thy hand. I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
Oh, King Stefano.
Oh.
Oh, peer. Oh, worthy Stefano. Look what a wardrobe is here for thee.
Let it alone, thou fool. It is but trash.
Oh, monster. I think we know what belongs to a frippery. Oh, King Stefano.
Put down that gown, Trinculo. By this hand, I'll have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
Oh, the dropsy drown this fool. What do you mean to doubt thus on such luggage? Let it alone and do the murder first. If she awake, she'll from toe to crown fill our skins with pinches.
Ow.
Make us strange stuff.
Be thou quiet, monster. Help to bear this away where my hogshead of wine is, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom. Go to, carry this.
And this?
Aye, and this.
Hark! They roar! Let them be hunted soundly. At this hour lies at my mercy all my enemies. Soon my labor shall end, and thou shalt have thy errant freedom. My project now gathers to a head. High charms crack not, spirits obey. Time goes upright with his carriage. How's the day?
On the 6th hour, at which time, my lady, you said our work should cease.
I did say so, and first I raised the Tempest, but tell me, how does the queen and her company?
Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge, just as you left them, all prisoners, brimful of sorrow and dismay. Your charm so strongly works them, that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, for I, human.
Then mine shall. The rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. And they being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose extends not a frown further. Go release them. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves again.
I'll fetch them.
This rough magic I here abjure. And when I require some heavenly music, as even now I do to work my end upon their senses, that this airy charm is for, I'll break my staff and bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than ever plummeted sound, I'll drown my book. There stand, for your spell stopped. Good Gonzalo, loyal sir, I will pay thy graces home both word and deed. cruelly hast thou, Alonza, used me and my daughter, and thy brother Sebastian were a furtherer in this act. Flesh and blood, my brother Antonio, who entertained ambition and with Sebastian would have killed your queen. I forgive thee, unnatural as thou art. Understanding begins to swell. Quickly, Ariel. I will discase me and myself present as I was sometime Milan. My dainty Ariel, I will miss thee, but thou shalt have thy freedom. So. To the Queen's ship. There, under the hatches, you will find the mariners asleep. Enforce them here and presently.
I drink the air before me and return or ere your pulse twice beat.
All turmoil, trouble, wonder, and amazement inhabits here. Some heavenly power guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, the wrong Duke of Milan, Prospera, does speak to you. Your Highness, I embrace thy body. And bid hearty welcome to you and your company.
Whenever she beest or not, or some enchanted trifle to abuse me, as late I have been, I not know. Thy dukedom I resign, and I do entreat thou, pardon me my wrongs. But how should Prospera be here and be living?
First, let me embrace thy age, my noble friend, whose honor cannot be measured or confined.
Whether this be or not be, I'll not swear.
Thou still taste some subtlety of the isle, which will not let you believe things certain. Welcome, friends all. And you, my brace of lords. Were I so inclined, I could justify you traitors. For the time, I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks in her.
No. And you, most wicked sir, to whom even called brother would infect my mouth. I forgive thy rankest faults, all of them, and require my dukedom of thee, which I know perforce you must restore.
If thou beest Prospera, give us particulars of thy preservation. How hast thou met us here, when 3 hours thence we were wrecked upon this shore, where I have lost? How sharp the point of this remembrance is, my dear son Ferdinand.
I am woe for it.
Irreparable is the loss.
I have lost a daughter,
A daughter? Oh, heavens! They were living both in Naples. The king and queen there.
I lost her in this last tempest.
I was wondering when you had lost your daughter.
This last tempest. Know for certain that I am Prospera, that wrong duke who was thrust from Milan and by some strange way was here on the shore landed, where you yourself were wrecked. But more of this later. This poor cell's my court. I prithee look in.
Sweet lord, you play me false.
My dearest love, I would not for the world.
Yes, for a score of kingdoms you should wrangle, and I would call it fair play.
If this be a vision of the island, what dear son shall I twice lose?
A most high miracle.
Will the seas threaten? They are merciful. I have cursed the cloud.
Now all the blessings of a glad mother compass thee about. Say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? Oh, how beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in it!
It is new to thee.
And what is this maid whom thou wast at play? Your longest acquaintance cannot be ere 3 hours. Is she the goddess that has severed us and brought us thus together?
Mother, she is mortal. But by immortal providence, she is mine. I chose her when I could not ask my mother for her advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom so often I have heard renown, but never saw before, of whom so I have received a second life, a second mother. This lady makes her to me.
I am hers. Oh, how oddly it will sound that I must ask my child forgiveness.
Oh, no, stop. Do not burden your remembrances with a heaviness that's gone.
I have inly wept, or should have spoke ere this. Oh, look down, you gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown.
I say amen, Gonzalo.
Was Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become queens and kings of Naples? Oh, rejoice beyond the common joy and set it down in gold on lasting pillars. In one voyage did Claribel her husband find at Tunis, and Ferdinand her brother found a wife where he himself was lost, and Prospera her dukedom on a poor isle, and all of us ourselves when no one was his own.
Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen. And look, oh, here's more of our company. What's the news?
The best of news that we have safely found a queen in company. The next, our ship is tight in yard and bravely rigged as when we first put out to sea.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. Say, how camest thou here?
If I did think I were well awake, I would strive to tell you.
This is the strangest maze that ever men have trod.
Was it well done?
Bravely, my diligence. Set Caliban and his companions free. Untie the spell. There are yet some of your company missing, a few odd lads that thou rememberest not.
Every man shift for all the rest, and Let no man take care for himself, for all is but fortune. Coraggio, bully monster, coraggio.
These three have robbed me, and with this demi-devil have plotted to take my life. These two, you know and own. This thing of darkness, I acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death!
Is not this Stefano, my drunken butler?
He's drunk now. Where did he get the wine?
Trinculo is reeling ripe. How camest thou in this pickle?
I have been in such a pickle since I saw you last that I fear me will never out of my bones.
How now,
Oh, touch me not! I am not Stefano, but a crab.
But thou wouldst be king of the isle, sirrah.
I shall be a sore one then.
This is the strangest creature I ever saw.
To myself, sirrah. Go and take these companions with you and look to have my pardon.
Aye, that I will, and I'll be wise hereafter and seek for grace. A thrice double ass was I to take this drunkard for a god and worship this dull fool.
Go to, away.
That stole your luggage where you found it.
Or stole it, rather.
I invite you to my cell, there to take your rest, and in the morning to your ship, and then to Naples, where I hope to see the nuptials of this our dearly beloved colonized.
How I long to hear the story of your life. It must take the ear strangely.
I will deliver all and promise you calm seas. Ariel, my chick. This is thy charge. To the elements and be free. Fare thee well. I pray you, draw near. Now my charms are all o'erthrown.
What strength I have is mine own, which is most faint.
Now 'tis true. I will be here confined by you, or sent to Naples.
Let me not, since I have my dukedom got and pardoned the deceiver.
Dwell in this bare island by your spell.
But release me from my bands with the help of your good hand.
Gentle breath of yours, my sails must fill.
Or else my project fails, which was to please.
Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant.
And my ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer.
Which pierces as it assaults mercy itself, thus frees all faults.
As you from crimes would pardoned be,
Let
your indulgence set me
free.
to thank, of course, Karen Lordy Kirkham for directing and creating this production. It's a wonderful production. So happy to have her with us. Also want to thank Janet Starr for music and Sherry Harper Combs for the costuming and the props. Also want to thank the always amazing Russ Fair for our sound. Thank you, Russ. And of course our wonderful cast. And thank you again to Tupper Arts and the Village of Tupper Lake for allowing us to bring this production here. I just want to remind you, our upcoming production, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, will be opening at the Arts Center on August 4th and coming here to the high school on Tuesday, August 8th. For information and tickets, please go to our website, AdirondackArts.org. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.